Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The round of 16 continues and it is the last day of round of 16 games and we have got a very exciting game coming up today. Romania against Netherlands kicking us off at 5 o'clock. This is going to be a very good game. Romania have been one of the surprises at Euro 2024, topping Group E, a phenomenal group stage from them, picking up 4 points, getting the job done, and they will give Netherlands a challenge today. For Netherlands, they scraped through in Group C. It was always going to be a difficult group for them, but third place in there, beating Poland, drawing to France, and losing to Austria. So for Netherlands, it wasn't a brilliant group stage. For Romania, they were really good. So this should be a very exciting game, and we've already seen, Slovenia get up against a bigger nation in Portugal. They took them all the way to penalties. That will be Romania's goal tonight, to hold on in this game as long as possible and hope to get something out of it. Portugal eventually got through on the spot kicks, but Romania will be hoping to have a different fortune. But you never know. You can never count out this Romania side. Eduard Iordanescu has done a brilliant job so far, and you'd expect us to see that continue today. Even if Netherlands are to win, Romania will not go down without a fight. They've shown that in many games this tournament. And I think there's a chance today. Netherlands haven't been great. They've been decent. They've had some opportunity. They've had some decent passages in each game, but I think they got fortunate against Poland. The France game was a complete write-off, was really poor from both sides. And the Austria game, Austria are very good, but still they should be winning that really. They should be challenging more in that game. So I think there's a chance here for Romania to do something. I mean, now Romania, I've loved watching Romania at this tournament. I think they've been absolutely brilliant, and hopefully we will see that again today. Nick Knack says hello. Nick Knack, welcome to the stream, saying here we go again. Exactly that. I mean, it does have it's similar feel to last night. A bigger side who haven't played that well up against a smaller team that have fought really hard and are really good defensively. It feels like there's a chance for Romania to do something. Alex, Arsenal fan, welcome to the stream as well. Nick saying, haven't seen anything from Netherlands that should worry haven't seen anything from Netherlands that should worry Romania too much. Exactly that. I think that's a big part of it, is that Netherlands haven't been great. Romania have looked really strong. Netherlands have not been convincing. So that should be interesting how that plays out. Let's have a look at the lineups for today's game. A couple changes in there for Romania. Nita holding his place in goal. Along the back four, Rasiu keeps his place at right back. Centre halves of Dragusin and Burka. And then Mogos comes in at left back to replace Banku. There is a midfield three of Marin and Stanciu. On the left, it is Hadji. On the right, it is Man. And leading the line is Dennis Dragus. A good side, pretty similar to what we've seen. I mean, we've seen Mihaela play on the left-hand side. We saw Koman play the first game on the left-hand side. But tonight, Iordanescu is going for Hadji in there. And then Mogos coming in at left back. So some changes on the left-hand side. But overall, the same side for Romania, really. And still a very good side. If we look at the Netherlands team, then Bart Verbruggen in goal is a flat back four of Ake, Van Dijk, Stefan de Vrij and Dumfries. In the pivot is Reinders and Schouten. On the left-hand side is Cody Gakpo. On the right-hand side is Bervain. In the 10 is Xavi Simons. And leading the line is Memphis Depay. Now, Simons starting today. Looks like Ronald Koeman might have learned his lesson, benched him against Austria and then ended up having to bring him on after 20 or so minutes. So yeah, starting today is Simons, as you'd expect, a very good player, and he is the type of player that could cause problems for Romania. If he gets on the ball and he gets opportunities, he will take them. So Romania cannot afford to give Simons any big chances. If not, they will be made to regret it, and he's the type of player that can punish any slip-ups in that Romania backline. Now saying two teams who will play passing, attacking football, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, there's a big reason I've liked Romania. I mean, obviously we'll expect Netherlands to play that way. The reason I've liked Romania is because it's a good mix of the two. Defensively, they're organised, they're structured, they sit pretty deep, and they hold on quite well. And that's good, I think it works very well. But the reason they've got to the round of 16, similarly to Slovenia, is that Romania don't just sit on their own goal line. When they get the opportunity, they will come at you. They will attack. And that will be the worry for Netherlands, is they could get caught out tonight on the counter-attack. I mean, I think Romania's the best parallels I can draw was the Romania-Belgium game. And yes, on the surface, Belgium won 2-0. Romania lost that game. But when you actually if you watch that game, the amount of chances that were missed by Romania could have seriously done something in that game. I mean, Mann went through, Ratiu went through, Dragas had some good chances. There were so many opportunities for Romania to score in that game. That's Belgium. And I think that says a lot. It's a good comparison, because for me, Belgium and Netherlands have both been a bit underwhelming. So if Netherlands don't step it up tonight, there's a big chance that Romania could punish them and could take advantage. We have had a few games in this round of 16 that have been very close to an upset. Slovakia took England to extra time. Slovenia took Portugal to penalties last night. Could we see a smaller side, reputation-wise, manage to knock out one of the big guns in Netherlands? And it would be a huge disappointment if Netherlands were to go out. But I think that realistically, it will take a lot from Romania. I think one of the players I've really enjoyed watching is Cody Gakpo. I think he's had a decent tournament. But as I spoke about earlier, Xavi Simons is the main man for Netherlands. If they're to win this game, it will be because of him. Whether it's an assist, whether it's a goal, whether it's both, whatever he does today, if Netherlands want to win today, it will come down to Xavi Simons and how he plays. But we know he's been good. He has been brilliant at this tournament, and I'd expect him to deliver once again tonight. Koeman, there's been a few questions of him. Obviously, as I said, benching Simons against Austria. He's made a few interesting decisions tactically so far. He'll be hoping that the 4-2-3-1 and starting Simons, that combination, will be enough to beat Romania. But you never know in these games. If there's anything I've learned from Euro 2024, is that you can never count your chickens too early. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in this at this tournament. You never know what to expect. It's hard to predict anything. So I think the best way to stay is just to enjoy the game. I can see Romania getting something out of this. I can see Netherlands cruising through. Either way, it's gonna be a very, very good game. Nika says they gave Belgium a good game last time out, wasn't they? Actually, that was Slovakia. Yeah, I mean, but as you say, they gave Belgium a really, really good game. I mean, obviously, if you think the Belgian goals were in the second minute and the 70 or something, 80 something, and in that middle passage, there were so many chances for Romania to level it up at 1-1. They didn't take them. Eventually, they got punished for it. But they could have drawn or won that game, and they failed to do so. And that'll be the one thing Iordanescu makes pivotal tonight, is that if Romania get chances, they have to take them. They cannot afford to miss chances like they did in that game. If they get an opportunity, if they get a one-on-one, it has to go in. Because if it doesn't go in, they will get punished by this Netherlands side. Because this Netherlands side have looked really, to be honest, I think they've looked decent coming forwards when Xavi Simons is on the pitch and when he's creating things. When he's not, though, and if Romania can limit Simons to having a few touches and have him on the ball as little as possible, then I think they could be in the money. But I mean, there's a yellow wall at one end of the Allianz Arena in Munich that will be praying, will be cheering their side on with everything they've got. They will believe today that Iordanescu and Romania can win this game, and the players will too. They're high on momentum, they're in good form, they've had a really good group stage. Topping a group, no matter who's in your group, topping a group is a phenomenal feat. I mean, no one saw them topping that group with Belgium and Ukraine in there as well. Yellowstone, welcome to the stream, saying Erling Haaland's countryman has entered the chat. Good to see you, mate. Nick, saying 14 attempts against Belgium and 45% possession. And that's the thing. People say they're a defensive side, but when you compare that to some of the other teams at this tournament who have sat back, that's really high. The possession's really high. The attempts are really high. It's like 14 attempts against Belgium is brilliant. If they have that many chances today, they have to score. Simple as that. If they have 14 shots, they're going to have to score one. Like they have to. And if they don't, then I think that they will. I mean, they'll be done. Really. Ryan tuned on to the chat as well with the classic high full stop. But yeah, if you are just joining them, we do have a few minutes until kickoff, so we'll get into predictions relatively shortly. I think it's a hard one to predict. I really do. I mean, we'll start with the poll. The poll has gone 50% Romania, 25% Netherlands, 25% for extra time or penalties. I think that says it all. is that 75% of people don't think that Netherlands will win this in extra time. And that is why, I think that's why Romania got a big chance today. And it shows how poor Netherlands have been, that not many people expect Netherlands to get this done easily, if not at all. So I think that'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But as Nick Nat said, as I've said, not convinced by the Netherlands so far in this tournament. But group stage is over. Round of 16 is where it matters, where you get it right. Now, we thought England would step it up. They didn't. We thought France would step it up. They didn't. And neither did Portugal. Netherlands, they want to do the same today. They do not want to be following a similar feat as those three other teams, who it was very nervy. They all got through in the end, but it was very, very nervy. But yeah, I'm going to get into my prediction then with 4 minutes to go till kick-off. I mean, I've backed Romania the whole tournament. I've backed them to the hill. I can't back out now. I'm going to go Romania 2, Netherlands 1 in extra time. I think it'll be 1-1 after 90 minutes, and then in extra time, Romania will find the goal. I think the Romanians will take the lead through, let's go, I think it'll be Man, and then Netherlands will equalise through Xavi Simons. It will then be played out as a 1-1 draw. We'll go over the 90 minutes into extra time, and in the extra 30 minutes, I will go for Dennis Dragus to find the back of the net and to get Romania over the line and line up a quarter-final against Austria or Turkey. But yeah, if you are tuning in, then make sure to have your say in the polling chat and get involved in the chat with your prediction, like Yellowstone has just done, saying 3-4 Netherlands. What a game that would be. Is that all in 90 minutes, or is that in extra time? Nick, I'm saying this is a free hit for Romania, really. All the pressure is on the Dutch. Exactly. If Romania are to lose today, then we'll all sit here and go, they had a good tournament. It's similar to Slovenia. They had a free hit, pushed Portugal to penalties. Same as Slovakia. They had a bit of a free. There's no pressure on them. They took England to extra time. This tournament has been one where the smaller nations have been have been pushing for the upset. Romania will be hoping to have a similar feat today. But yeah, yellow cards now. If Burka, Marin pick up a yellow card today, they will be suspended for the quarterfinal if Romania are to get there. And similarly for Netherlands, who we'll find out in a minute. Nick Nat goes 2-1 to the Netherlands, so Nick Nat backing the Dutch, Yellowstone backing the Dutch. Yellowstone also saying 3-3 at full time and 4-3 to Netherlands next time. That would be an incredible game. 6 goals to send it to extra time and then to get a winner in the last 30 minutes. That would be brilliant. That would be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, AJ onto the stream as well, saying good day. Good day to you too. But yeah, as I said, get your predictions in the chat. Nick Nat's got his in there. Yellowstone's got theirs in there. Get the predictions into the live chat. The Romanian fans have already let off the flares. They are going to try and create a brilliant atmosphere to will their side on, to get through in this game, to knock out Netherlands and to get into the last 8 of Euro 2024. It's a big day for Romania. First international tournament in a very long time. I want to say 20 years. Would be brilliant. It's been incredible to get to the round of 16. To get into the quarterfinals would be a brilliant, brilliant feat. But yeah. AJ saying, I personally want the Dutch to win, but Romania have looked pretty good so far. Yellowstone says, I'm not promising anything. Fair enough. Just a prediction at the end of the day. But if you are right, then that is a phenomenal, phenomenal guess. But yeah, AJ, I think you're spot on there. I mean, wanting Dutch to win, fair enough. And thinking Romania have looked pretty good so far. Yeah, I've been really impressed with Romania. That is why I've got to back them. I've backed them all tournament. I can't back down now. But a big 90 minutes coming up for both these sides. Netherlands, there's expectation to get through. For Romania, they're going to do their best to upset the apple cart. It will be Netherlands to get us underway in this game. The referee blows his whistle and knocks it back, and Netherlands get us going. And immediately going long, looking down the left-hand side, flicking it on. Will it run to Depay? It will. Dragusin was caught ball watching. Luckily, though, Romania win it back. Marin there brought down in his own penalty area, and Romania will get a free kick, and that will just take all the pressure off their back line. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Dragusin was doing initially. got caught ball watching, gets away with it, and Marin does well. Very smart play to draw the foul. But yeah, a shock really, Romania. I think they're always up there to get through from the group stage, but I don't think anyone had them to top the group. And I mean, Netherlands here again. I don't think many people weren't expecting Netherlands to finish third. So this is a bit of a matchup that we weren't really expecting going into the tournament. But they're both here, and they've both got to try and win this game. Good footwork from Man on that side, but he has ran out of play, and it will be a Netherlands throw. Van Dijk. And I think the main thing for Netherlands is to settle into this game. Against Austria, they never settled. In the France game, I mean, both sides settled for a draw there. Neither side wanted to win that game. So I don't really count that one for me. I mean, neither side were pushing. They both were happy to take the point. And then the Poland game, obviously, again, they didn't settle down in that game. They got punished for it. So Netherlands had a real knack of not getting going early on this tournament. Romania will be hoping that they can punish that if that happens today. Nick says, wasn't expecting the Netherlands to be playing in blue. Yeah, I mean, I guess orange and yellow are a bit too similar, aren't they? But yeah, the navy strip for Netherlands. The ball's put in, looking for Hadji, and it's a big clearance from Denzel Dumfries. But Romania already putting the pressure onto the Netherlands back line, and without that header, you felt that Hadji would have got on the end of it. And he's still down because he's cut his head. Ball delivered in there by Marin. Hadji was running into it. He's taken an elbow to the head by Dumfries. Completely accidental, nothing in it. But he will require some treatment as he has just got a cut on the side of his head. That's a big header from Dumfries. If not, Hadji was in. Or Hadji had a golden opportunity. But yeah. Hopefully he will be okay. Maybe it isn't his head. Maybe, I can't really tell. I mean, there's blood on his arm, I know that much. But yeah, a fast start then to this game. Romania are, he has cut his head. But yeah, Romania trying to take advantage of the fact that Netherlands are slow to get going. As I said, they've been poor. Netherlands' worst part of the tournament has been in the first 10-15 minutes in every single game so far. Romania know that, and they'll look to punish that. Iordanescu, he likes to play defensive, he likes to sit back. But I don't think it's a case of sitting back. He likes to be regimented. But regimented doesn't mean that they have to sit there for the whole 90 minutes. Regimented can also mean that they defend well, but then they can spring on the attack. Just don't feel like you're watching the same team out orange shirts. Yeah, especially when you look at the crowd, it's a brilliant atmosphere because you've got one end that is bright orange and the other end which is bright yellow. But yeah, must have caught something sharp. Well, he caught the elbow. He caught the elbow of Dumfries. So I wonder if it was just the angle that it caught him at. But yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm guessing he must have hit the sharp point of his elbow. There was a bit of force behind it for Dumfries. Not into him. He was jumping up for the header and he moved his elbows out and caught him. Nothing cynical in it whatsoever. But yeah. Hadji will... hopefully he's okay to carry on. A tough start to this game for him. 4 minutes in and his head's bandaged up. But yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the crowd today. Don't know why. Maybe he's just there to enjoy the football. Netherlands back underway then. So it will be 11 versus 10 for a moment or two while Romania wait for their player. Depay slips it through to who is that? Steven Bergwijn, and runs out of play, or offside rather, and that will be a Romania free kick for Romania. They'll be looking to hold on these next few moments while they've got a player less. They'll be hoping to hold it off and wait for their full complement to return. Nita will send this long then. I think Nita's been an interesting goalkeeper. I think the one thing that Romania, as I've said, do miss is a world-class keeper. But yeah, I think he's done a decent job. But Hadji still receiving treatment, by the way. Iordanescu's shouting over to the physios because he's asking the question. It's a bit like if you're gonna, how long is he gonna take? Because if he's gonna take any longer, they'll probably have to bring him off. Van Dijk bring it forwards. Netherlands having to sit, Romania having to sit. They can't press at all because they are a man down. Simons has a go from range, claimed well by Nita. Did well. They got his, managed to get his body behind the ball and claim it quite comfortably. But Xavi Simons already getting on the ball and already causing problems for Romania. The shot was straight at the goalkeeper, but if they keep giving him that kind of space in that kind of area, he will find the back of the net eventually. Hadji has now retaken to the field with what looks like to be like a net on his head. Yes, he has got a net on his head. Cool. Here is Shelton, plays it across to De Vries. Here is Van Dijk. They won't want to bring Hadji off. Yeah, I mean he's had a decent tournament. He won the penalty against Slovakia. He's not done brilliantly in a Romania shirt, and I think the last couple of years his career is just, I don't know. Obviously, he went to Rangers, then they loaned him out to Alaves. So it's been a bit of a strange last few years for Hadji, but he didn't start the first game or the second game of the tournament. Came in for the third game, won the penalty, and has been given the starting place here. He'll be hoping to have a good game though. You feel like if Romania want to get something out of this game, then he's going to have to get involved. But yeah, Mogos heads it up in the air. Won by Dragus. Here is Hadji. Falls back to him, and he will run. He can bring it forwards now. He's got three players surrounding him, but he slots it through to Marin. That is a big tackle from Nathan Ake, but Hadji there causing problems, and that's why you don't want to bring him off. That was absolutely brilliant. Whether he's got a net on his head or whether he doesn't. Three players surrounding him there. Really nice piece of footwork, and manages to play a decent ball through. Mogos into Stanchu, put out of play by Jordi Schouten. But yeah, Romania fans going absolutely crazy in the Romanian end, willing their team on. They've been brilliant all tournament. The passion we've seen from them, the energy that they've brought, whether their side's been losing, whether they've been winning, they've been brilliant. Netherlands throw then. Denzel Dumfries will take it once he's in the correct position. Dumfries, then referee now, is happy for him to throw this back onto the field. Taking his time though, is Dumfries. Still hasn't thrown the ball. And now he finally releases the ball up the pitch, looking for Depay, who can't flick it on, and Dragusin will send it the other way. What a touch from Stanchu, tries to flick it to Hadji, but can't quite find him, and out again for a Netherlands throw. Now saying the equivalent of Pele or Maradona, Donna's son in Romanian football. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, to be fair, he's not as good as his dad. Nowhere near as good as his dad. But he's still a decent player. Here is Man up against Ake. Can he beat him? He tries to lay it into Ratiu. Good defending from Van Dijk, and that is a throw. And a Tifo has been released in the Romanian end. A lovely, lovely little banner to wheel their side on. Swiftly pulled away. Man on the throw. Plays it to Stanchu. Stanchu now stuck in the corner. Wins a throw. Looking to throw it back. He'll give it to Ratiu instead. Here is Dragus. Ball put in there by Man. Headed away by Van Dijk. One back in there by Marin. He then knocks it back to Burka. Sends it up in the air. Will Dragus get under it? He's battling hard in there. It's Mogos now. Fighting up against Bervain. Clears it though only as far as Stanchu. Here's Hadji. Burka. Back to Stanchu. Stanchu will use Marin. Marin across to Dragusin. Here is Dennis Man. Cutting inside, tries to play it into Marin, who can't quite get there. Man will win it back. This bouncing around, and eventually, oh no, Netherlands haven't cleared it. They're under pressure here. De Vries, Verbruggen will manage to smash it clear. Netherlands are all over the place, and this is what I said. They do not start fast, and in the first 10 minutes, Romania have been on top. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It was so predictable before the game that Netherlands would not start fast. They didn't start fast in any of the group games, and that pattern is continuing. And you have to question yourself why. because that's nothing tactically, that's nothing, that is simply just mentality and personnel-wise. This 11 aren't going out there with the same energy, with the amount of energy they should be. Simons tries to flick it to Depay, away by Dragusin. Ball knocked out wide, back into Simons. Simons back to Depay. Depay with a big chance and had a huge stop from Nita, but the flag does go up eventually. A huge save from the Romanian goalkeeper, but it won't matter in the end. Now says there really are no easy games, are there, unless you're Spain. Yeah, exactly. Apart from Spain or Germany, every other kind of top 8, big European side has struggled. England went to extra time. Portugal went to penalties. France were, playing a pretty poor Belgium side. Took 85 minutes to score a goal. Netherlands haven't got going here and they are struggling. I think you're spot on. And that, for me, puts Spain and Germany right up there for the tournament. And I feel like it's quite disappointing that those two sides will play each other in the quarter-final. Because for me, both those sides, from what we've seen, both those sides deserve to be in the final. So for the fact that one of them will be knocked out on Friday is ludicrous. But yeah, obviously today is the last day of round of 16s. A 2-day break after today. I mean, we've already seen Spain will play Germany, France will play Portugal, England will play Switzerland, and then the winner of today will play against Austria or Turkey. Here is Dragusin. Goes back to Burka. Burka plays it across to Dragusin. Dragusin back to Marin, who's dropped in between the centre halves, looking for the long ball to Mogos, but can't get on the end of it. But really good football from Romania. They're trying to come forwards. They're trying to bring in attacking intent into this game, and they are doing that so far. Dendel Dumfries taking his time over another throw, and you feel like Felix Weah, the referee, has got to start picking up on these. He is taking his time over these throws. Sends it long. Depay heads it down, looking for Simons. Big tackle in there from Marin. Ratiu will go it back to Nita. Nita to Burka. Nita says Germany were only seeded because they're host nation, weren't they? Is that I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, it's still a very good side. I mean, obviously the last few years for Germany have been really bad, but bringing in Julian Nagelsmann has been a massive. It's been a brilliant tournament so far. And they'll be hoping that they can go all the way on home soil. Brought down well by Mann. Sends it down the line. Dragas. Brilliant ball. Dragas with a huge chance. Locks it back. Looks for Hadji, but cut out by Van Dijk. Just got caught in his feet. He's not the type of striker that you play for on goal. He's a type of striker to hold it up. And Van Dijk there managing to get back in while it was all a bit of a mess. But a really good direct ball from Dragusin. And Netherlands nearly caught out there. Stanchu switches the play to Mann, who's hugging that touchline brilliantly. Mann cuts inside, still coming inside. Will have a shot, and it's just over the bar. Romania playing beautiful football. They are starting to have chances, rack up now. Dennis Mann bringing it down on the touchline, cuts inside, beats 3 players, has a go, and that is very close. That is really close. Skims the top of the bar. Huge opportunity for Mann. And Romania, in the first 14 minutes, have been faultless. They've been absolutely brilliant. Oh, here's Bervain. Dumfries. Good football. Schouten. Back to Bervain. Big tackle from Marin. And that will go out for Netherlands' throat. Nick saying their ranking is quite pants around 16th. Yeah, that is pretty poor. Saying Romania are up for this. Exactly. They just smell blood. They know exactly what they're doing. Iordanescu will know that Netherlands don't start games very well. And they look to punish that. The problem is for Romania, they had chances in the Belgian game, didn't take them, and they lost that game. They are now starting to have a couple of chances. If they don't start to take them, they could be in trouble. Depay skips out of play, and that will go for Romania goal kick. Netherlands have showed absolutely nothing so far. Gary Vise from Elder Strange, hello. What have I missed so far? A brilliant start from Romania. They've had the majority of the ball. They've had the majority of the chances. Netherlands haven't had a sniff in the first 15 minutes. Romania have started this really, really well. And at this rate, you'd expect Romania to have a good opportunity to find the back of the net soon. Yes, so you missed the first 14 minutes, and as Nick says, that is a very Gary answer, yeah. Because you know if that was the other way around, that's exactly what Gary would have said. But yeah, a fast starting Romania in the first 15 minutes. Ball played into Simons. Simons has looked bright when he's gotten the ball. Reinders drilled into Depay. Depay back to Reinders. Into Bergwijn. De Vrij into Dumfries. Dumfries big tackle from Hadji. And oh no, apparently Hadji think he was offside. Apparently he wasn't. And I think has it been given a goal kick or a corner? That is a corner. Should be a corner at least. And it will be a corner. Good decision that. Netherlands then with their first real chance of the game, you feel. Depay to put the ball in. It's not a bad ball. It's headed up and that is headed out for another corner. De Vrij heading it into the shoulder of a Romanian player. And that is out for another corner. Depay over it again. Netherlands looking to apply some pressure now. Depay with the ball in. It is not a bad one. Ake heads it up. Will it go back to Depay? He'll look to keep it alive, but Nita will claim that pretty easily. And he's looking to counter-attack. There's a great ball looking from Man, but really good defending from Schouten. Gary says things will be a tight game, but Netherlands' quality and experience will give them the edge towards the end. Fair enough. And they've got to be careful, though, because they've started very slowly here. Jack asked what's everyone's predictions. I said 2-1 Romania. Yellowstone said 4-3 Netherlands. Nick Knack said 2-1 Netherlands. Gary, you can still get a prediction. Oh no, Gary said my prediction is the team with the most goals will win. Well done. Well done. That is a cracking prediction, that is. 3-2 Netherlands. Alright. Fair enough. A lot of people expecting goals then. Which is interesting because I think Romania have been really solid defensively. And Netherlands haven't been great coming forwards. But neither Romania have been wasteful as well. Not just today, but, throughout the tournament. Another corner for Netherlands. Same situation. Depay doesn't beat the first man. And Romania get it clear. Only as far as Simons lays it into Nathan Ake. Ake to Depay. Depay will put the ball in. That is a big block from Man. Here is Reinders. Gives it a shout in. Guys, would love to see Romania go through though. Always love an underdog story. Yeah. I've been a massive fan of watching Romania throughout the tournament. But yeah, we've come so close to some upsets in this round of 16. You feel like we're going to get one eventually. Because if Netherlands are to win today, I think you lose all upset quality. Unless Switzerland beat England, but I'm not sure how much of an upset that is. I think once you're into the quarterfinals, it's a bit like either side could go through. So round of 16 is kind of your big chance to get your upset in. We haven't seen one of those so far. We haven't seen a Morocco of 2022 World Cup. Although here come Netherlands. Good footwork from Gakpo, and it's a great goal. It is a brilliant, brilliant finish from Cody Gakpo. Nothing that Nita can do about that. He's allowed to cut inside, and he's absolutely rifled that into the bottom corner. And after nearly 20 minutes here, it's been all Romania. Netherlands get one opportunity, and they have found the back of the net. 20 minutes gone, Netherlands lead. And for Romania and the Ordinescu, it will be frustrating. It's been all Romania. Netherlands have started so slowly, but it's naive defending. Really naive defending. Ratiu allowed... Oh, on the key. Sorry. I'll have to take back what I said there. I said Nita couldn't do anything about it. Oh, dear. It is a really poor goal to concede. It's naive from Ratiu to let him cut inside like that. And then Nita, once again, I said this in the Belgian game, I said it earlier on in the preview. The one thing Romania lack is a top quality goalkeeper, and it shows again there. 2 hands on the ball, and it still didn't stop it going in. Or Hadji cuts inside here, and that one going just past the post. But yeah, If you get 2 hands to a shot, you've got to keep it out. I mean, that is really poor. AJ saying 1-0 to the tall Peter. Gary says great finish. Now says Kittle is disappointed, gets fingers to it. Yeah, he will be. He got 2 hands on that and he didn't keep it out. It's just not good enough, really. You know, at this stage of a tournament, you know, at this high level of quality in a competition, if you're a goalkeeper and you get 2 hands to a shot, you have to keep it out. But 20 minutes then, Netherlands have not started well, but they've got a goal, and that's all that matters. Something else as the Georgian kicker would say exactly. That's my point. Georgia have got Mamardashvili, Slovenia have got Oblak. Those kind of goalkeepers would have saved that quite comfortably. That's what Romania, just lack. Here come Netherlands again. Dumfries does well, puts the ball in. Rasiu gets it gone, not very convincingly, and that goes out for a corner. Now says never good getting beaten at your near post like that. Yeah. Really poor goalkeeping. Gary says, what's the Romanian player with net on his head? Hendry, yes. Hadji took a cut to the side of his head, like in the first couple minutes, and they bandaged out and they put a net on it. Now, I'm not too sure why they put a net on it, but yeah, so he's now got a net on his head. Or just going for the kitchen lady. Yeah, I don't really. I think it's on net. Words. It's on there because of an injury, but I'm not too sure what it's doing. The corner is put in by Depay. Hadji will get it clear. Headed up by Simons, headed away by Burka. Hadji falls over. Depay's got it back. Flicks it to Bervane, plays a nice 1-2 to Depay. Memphis Depay. And the ball runs out of play. Out for a Romania goal kick. But now, because of that goal, Netherlands playing much better football. And Iordnescu will be so frustrated. It's really good from Cody Gakpo, but it's so sloppy from Romania. And now they've given Netherlands, they put Netherlands back in terms of back into this game. Alex says, what a goal from Gakpo. Yeah, Nia says they ran out of plasters. Yellowstone to keep birds away, maybe to stop me in that birds attacking the plaster. I don't really know. It has something to do with his long hair. If he's got blood in his, because it's on his head, maybe his hair might be a bit bloody, so he might just put it up so it doesn't get in his way or doesn't unsettle him. That's a nice ball finding man against Ake. Lays it into Hadji. Hadji will use the overlapping run of Stanchu. Stanchu will cut it back, looking for man. It's a huge block in there. A huge block from Van Dijk. Was it blocked or was it just a poor shot? Hadji raises a Stanchu, cuts it back. He just kicks the back of his own foot. Doesn't get nice enough contact on it. Under pressure from Ake, and he just spoons it wide. A disappointing effort there for a man. Really good football once again for Romania. They're still on top in this game. They're still the better side in this game. They'll be really disappointed with how they played so far. No. They're really happy with how they played so far. They're really disappointed that they're losing the game. Shelton flicks it onto Depay. Here's Stephen Bervane into Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries into De Vrij. Great defending, Ake with the block. Yeah, really good defending from Ake. Getting his body on the line, keeping it out for his team. Here is Reinders into Shelton. Shelton to Dumfries. Here is De Vrij. Reinders back to Virgil van Dijk. Here's Nathan Ake. Ake to Reinders. Reinders into Shelton. Shelton to Dumfries. Netherlands doing this kind of same pattern here over and over again. Doing quite well to keep the ball, retain possession. It's their first kind of proper segment of possession they've had. Gakpo, he's had a good go. Ake. Across to Reinders into Shelton. Shelton lays it into De Vrij. De Vrij plays it to Dumfries. Dumfries will hook it in there, looking for Depay. Headed away by Dragostea, only as far as Reinders, but there's a big block in there. And that will go out for a Netherlands corner. Yeah, since the goal, Netherlands are coming forward with a lot more momentum. It'll be frustrating for Romania. They've handed that momentum. They've handed a lifeline to Netherlands by letting them score that goal so cheaply. Romania, they were better side for the first 15 minutes. Ball in, De Vrij, and it's into side netting. A huge chance for Netherlands. Look, that had gone in for a minute. But no. De Vrij left completely unmarked. Oh, he's got to do better with that. He has to do better with that. He's unmarked. He heads it into the side netting. Nita wouldn't have got there as soon as he done whatever that was in the goal. That's a huge opportunity. Jack says should be 2-0 Netherlands, spot on. Got to do better with that. That's a big opportunity. Now says don't want to be giving too many corners away against these Giants. Yeah, especially when you leave them unmarked. I mean, De Vrij there was all by himself. Nita will send it up. Not a bad ball. Trying to be one in there by Dragus. Stanchu. Bervain skips away from him. Plays into Depay. That's a great tackle from Radu Dragusin. And it is another Netherlands corner. The corner's really racking up for the Dutch Giants. They are starting to cause problems for Romania. And you feel that goal was a turning point in this tie. Now saying tallest nation on earth, the Dutch. Wow. I feel like, yeah, it makes sense. There are a lot of tall people coming from the Netherlands. Depay puts the ball in, headed away. Only as far as Simons, who goes back to Dumfries. Dumfries under pressure. Goes back to Verbruggen. For Romania, they've got to weather the early storm. 6 corners, by the way, for Netherlands. 6 corners, 6 shots, 61% of the ball. Last 10 minutes, since the goal, they've really stepped it up, and that is a sloppy foul from Dragus. Getting back in for his side, and he just brings Bervain down, trips him up. Romania are really struggling. Just as Romania getting stretched. Yeah, I mean, we usually see them so compact, so regimented, but today they're just getting drawn all over the place. Netherlands are taking the mick a bit with the way that they're just carving through them at the moment. And you feel like Romania aren't careful, this could be 2 or 3 very quickly, and then suddenly they're out of the game. Depay puts the ball in from the free kick, headed up by Stanchu, not quite away, will fall to Schouten. Schouten goes to Dumfries. Here is Schouten again. Yeah, so that's why I said never go to concerts there. I can't see shit. Nice one. And everyone's saying that he's nicking Gary's jokes. Yeah. Well done, Yellowstone. You're doing really well. Gary, you got up your game, mate. Yellowstone's trying to usurp you as the comedy guy in the chat. Ball knocked out wide to Denzel Dumfries. Good first touch. Will deliver. Cuts it back away by Stanchu. And it is another corner. This will be the 7th for Netherlands. It's like, we've said don't concede corners, and now Romania are conceding as many corners as possible. Nearly half an hour played. Netherlands lead Romania by 1. It's not been bad from either side, but Netherlands, since they scored about 10 minutes ago, have really kind of taken the ascendancy, taken on the momentum in this game. Depay, ball in, headed away, only as far as Schouten. Back to Xavi Simons. Simons to Dumfries. Here is Reinders. Gary says usurp, showing off your breadth of vocabulary there. Is usurp an outlier? Is it I thought it was quite a well used word. Maybe not. Maybe that's just how deep my knowledge is. Here is De Vrij. Van Dijk. Reinders. Just Netherlands go a few by now. They could. And it's really bizarre how this is all playing out. Because in the first 15 minutes, Romania could have gone 1 or 2 up. Since then, Netherlands, not only have they scored 1, but as you say, they could have scored 2 or 3. It's a really bizarre scenario. Here is Reinders. Slips it through to Dumfries, cuts it across, and it is a brilliant, brilliant clearance from Dragusin. Dumfries can't believe it. It looked for all the world. It's a brilliant ball through the lines from Reinders. Dumfries slots it across the box, and it looked for all the world that either Depay would get there or that Dragusin would put it in his own net. But the Romanian defender manages to poke it wide. Brilliant defending. Super defending. Gary says, yeah, they've taken control. Exactly that. Exactly that. If you wouldn't guess, though, it's another corner. 8 now for Netherlands. At the moment, we're averaging a corner about 1 every 4 minutes. Ball in from Depay. It's a good one. Van Dijk heads it downwards. Doesn't really do anything with it. Oh, I know. There's been so many at this tournament. I mean, we even saw one yesterday with Jan Vertonghen. But yeah, brilliant defending there from the Romanian centre-half. Oof, and a big tackle. A big contact in there on Mogos. Colliding with Dumfries. But yeah. Hopefully both sides are alright. But yeah. I mean, both still stay down the floor. But Romania need to try and, steal back some of the momentum. It's been all Netherlands since the goal. Started really fast. Again, Netherlands started slow as well, as kind of characteristically slow at this tournament. But they got the goal against the run of play, really, and since then they've taken off. Gary says a Dutch Sea of Orange is always a great sight, and F1 too. Yeah. The Dutch always do. I mean, they're in bright orange, so it looks brilliant. And B, they're so passionate. They back their side to the hill. Whatever sport it is, whoever it is, they'll back them all the way. And then that is showing again. Says, what's the arm waving mean, I wonder? Wind? Yeah, I mean, he looked winded. I thought initially he was trying to tell the physio not to come on, but yeah, I mean, hopefully he's alright. I think they both just winded each other. Gary says either that was a lot of McLaren fans in the crowd. Like, that is another possibility. I'd expect it to be Dutch fans, but you never know. I'm sure there's a couple McLarens in there. Mogos back to his feet. Both him and Dumfries will wait to become on. Just saying Gakpo's top scorer now. Now saying Gakpo had a good World Cup as well, didn't he? Yeah, really good stuff from Cody Gakpo. I didn't realise he was top goal scorer now. That's brilliant. But yeah, fair enough. So he's now what? Is he now on 3 or is he on 4? He's on 3. Did he score 2 against Poland then? No, complete wrong side. What? 1 against Austria, 1 against Poland, and then 1 today. We're back playing then. Marin looks for Dragos. Can't find him. Here is Schouten. Schouten into Simons. Simons into Gakpo. Gakpo puts it in. Not a bad ball. Headed away by Burka. Will fall to Schouten. And Hadji can hack it away. Well held up here by Dragos, but he's running towards his own goal and he has conceded a throw in there. 4 players. This is 4 players on 0-3. Is that over 3? 4 players, and Gary asking the same question. But I think there's 4 players on 3, yeah, now. Because Ivan Schran's on 3. There's chat says Mikatauze, Schranz and Gakpo and Musiala. Musiala's on 3, I think. Yeah. Here is Bervain, slots it through the line to Dumfries. Big tackle from Marin. And another chance for Dutch to get this ball. Is it another corner? There's no way it's another corner. Oh, that's a goal kick. Came off Dumfries last. Really good defending from Marin, actually, then, in the end. And Romania are going to make a change. What's this change for? Oh, Mogos. So yeah, Mogos, who went down winded or struggling to breathe after that collision with Dumfries, he is going to be replaced here, which is unfortunate to see because he's coming to replace Banku today. So yeah, Mogos now back on the bench. Just after that collision, clearly feeling something, feeling that he can't continue, and not quite sure who's coming on just yet. Meanwhile, Romania will survive with 10. Here is Van Dijk, 9 to play. Reinders, Schouten, back to Reinders. Plays it to Ake. Ake. Gives it to Schouten. Back to Ake. Here's Van Dijk. Netherlands building pressure, taking their time. Now they turn it on. Here is Simons. Into Gakpo. Gakpo cuts it back. Not good enough though from Cody Gakpo there. And Netherlands again will go backwards and they will rebuild. The whole team camped in the Romanian half at the moment. Here's Denzel Dumfries. Stefan de Vrij, back to Dumfries. Here's Van Dijk. Ake, long ball over the top. Depay brings it down well. Good defending from Romania. Again, actually hat clear by Burka. Not bad from Depay though, brings it down well. Just couldn't get around it to get a shot away in the end. It's a great ball. It's a really good touch. But yeah. So yeah, Mogos has now come off and Rakovitan will now come on for him. Or Rakovitan. Can he give Romania something different in this game coming on left back? A straight swap. Here is Van Dijk. Back into Schouten, sorry. Mixed him and Rap, mixed both of them. Ball played to Memphis Depay. Here is Dumfries. Dumfries to Schouten. Schouten back to Depay. Depay, good footwork. Lovely stuff. Cuts it back. Great timing for the coverage to start working. Depay's cut it back and something's going to happen. We do not know. Let's have a look. What's going on? But yeah, it's very poor weather outside. Might be unrelated. But yeah, I think half an hour, nearly 40 minutes gone here. It's not been bad from either side. But I think Romania, they frustrated that they conceded in the manner they did. They were on top before the goal went in. They had the majority of the play. And they just didn't take any of their chances. Yeah. They'll be hoping that get into half time 1-0 and then after that can work on what they're going to do. How they can get back in this game. But yeah. Right. Hopefully this is going to work. But yeah, I've been impressed with their tournament so far. They've already proven, they won't go down without a fight. Yes, they're 1-0 down, but they're going to keep giving it a good go. Here we go. Here is Reinders. Dumfries brings it down eventually. Dumfries to Bervain. Bervain to De Vrij. De Vrij back inside, back outside. Good football from the Dutch. Really nice football from Netherlands. Ball in from Dumfries. Headed away by Dragosine. Neo says, as Netherlands take their chances now to finish the game off. Exactly that. If the longer it stays 1-0, the longer Romania have a chance to do something. Simons cuts inside. Shelton, Dumfries. Really good footwork. Back to Bevan. Shelton, Dumfries out wide now. Good football to Pye. Lays it into Dumfries. Big tackle in there from Burkhardt to deny Dumfries running onto it. So it's Ready Vitan. Really good stuff from the substitute. Romania stepping it up once again. Sorry, Netherlands stepping up once again. 4 till the half. Good stuff from the Netherlands. Here's Gakpo. Cuts it back. Blocked by Burkhardt. Romania holding firm here. They know they can keep it at 1. They then start to go for the game in the second half. Corner then for Netherlands out there. 9th of the game. So 10th of the game now. 10 corners in 41 minutes. Let's see, they got something in the locker. Ball then to be swung by Memphis Depay. Depay puts it in. And that is dreadful. That is absolutely dreadful. God knows what he's tried to do there. Doesn't pay off at all. And, yeah, big trouble. Nowhere. I don't know whether he's gone for the goal because the keeper's off his line. Either way, it was a terrible attempt at whatever it was and it goes out for a goal kick. Flicked on by Burkhardt. Played into Hadji. He's won a Romania throw. We have the poll in chat then. Going 55% Romania, 26% Netherlands, and 19% saying extra time or penalty. So the majority has flipped about, and the majority is now going for Netherlands. Poor pass from Burkhardt. Netherlands have it back. Verbruggen into Van Dijk. Van Dijk is stopping on the ball. Trying to do a JWP potentially. Did look like he went for goal, didn't he? Or, yeah, tried to do a J. Either way, it was rubbish. Here's Dumfries. Dumfries into the Depay. Looking for Dumfries again. Doesn't get there. And, well, he's don't want to keep that on. Hang on. Dumfries has nicked off the defender. Cuts it back to Simons, who's taken way too long about it and puts it wide. An absolute gift from Romania. And then literally, he's wrapped it. He's put a bow on it. Handed it to Netherlands and they haven't taken it. Tries to see the ball out. The ball doesn't have the legs on it. Dumfries cuts it back to Simons, who's open on the penalty spot. And why does he take touches? Just got to shoot there, bang. Okay, takes a touch, then there, bang. Takes another touch, then there, bang. Takes 3 touches before he even gets a shot away. A massive let off for Romania. Huge let off. Don't know what he's trying to do. Jack says he's got to score it. Leje said he didn't know what to do. Yeah, it calls him a donkey. That's a massive opportunity. A massive opportunity for Netherlands to stole their lead. Not taken. Alex also has close for Xavi now, so just slot it into the corner. Yeah, took way too long about it. Just got to hit it. Don't know what he's trying to do. Like, he's got the ability to hit that first time in front of the corner. He is that kind of player. He can do that. Here is Burkhardt tries to play with Man and Rassi. Doesn't work. Out for a Netherlands throw. Half time fast approaching now then. Only expecting a minute or 2 of added time. Here is Verbruggen. I stand corrected. We'll play an additional 3. Not bad half from either side. Netherlands will be happy they're leading. Romania will be disappointed. But yeah, not a bad half of football by any stretch, and we'll delve into it during half time, so make sure to stick around for that. Nick says he's scored 1 goal so far for Holland, scored that 1 in 4 games for Leipzig. Yeah, he's getting there, isn't he? Still a very good player. Just got that one massively wrong. Yellowstone says he's not going in my fantasy team. Fair enough. He's not in mine either. I think the only player I've got in this game is Van Dijk. Which I know is a weird one, but I was backing Romania to do something special. Poor clearance though. Here is Hadji. Hadji to Dragus. Dragus cuts in. Still cutting in. Gets a shot away into the hands of Bart Verbruggen. Best chance of the half for Romania. An on-target effort to get into a half-time. Not a bad effort from Dragus. The problem is the further he cut in, the easier it was for the goalkeeper to read. Because the further he cut in, the less space he had to that was opening the goal. So yeah, bit of a tame effort, even if he did do pretty well with it. That ball runs through, Nita sweeps up. Next is cutting in is probably the wrong idea. Yeah, the problem is he's not the type of striker to take players on and be mobile. Ball in for Ratiu, headed up by Van Dijk. Okay, misses it, will fall to Van Dijk. Ball goes to Ratiu, but rolled out by Verbruggen. And now Netherlands will play. Here is Bergwijn. He's had a good game. Box already congested. Easy when you're watching on TV though. Yeah, exactly. You know, he gets paid the big bucks for a reason, so I tried to do that. I'd go horrifically wrong. Here is Dennis Mann. Plays it to Ratiu, back to Man up the line, into Dragus, switches the play beautifully to Hadji. Hadji versus Dumfries. Hadji cuts it across the box, really good defending from Van Dijk again. To stop Spora getting to that. Sorry, Dragus getting to that. Really good defending from Van Dijk. Really good from Hadji as well. This is quite a low camera, like watching the Bournemouth game. I haven't seen the Bournemouth. Which Bournemouth game are you talking about? Oh, a Bournemouth game. Sorry, yes. I guess because the size of the stadium for Bournemouth, whereas we're the Allianz here. I don't know why the angle's so low. Ball back out wide, ball into the box, and we headed away. It was ball in from Marin, headed away, and Dumfries will see that out for a Netherlands throw on. Yeah, or Craven Cottage. Yeah, it's quite low. That one's quite low as well. And that is half time here then. A decent first 45. Both sides having opportunities. It was all Romania in the first 20 minutes, sorry. But in the last 5 or 10. I'll say last 5 or 10 since the goal. So about 25. In the last 25, Netherlands really stepping it up and putting Romania under the cosh. And eventually finding the back of the net. They lead here by a 1-0. But the big thing for Romania, and as Nick says, the main thing for Romania is they're still in the game. Exactly that. Yeah, the Netherlands have been better for the last half an hour, that half, but Romania are still in with a shout. 1 goal, which they've proven they can do at this tournament, is all they need. And they will need that again in the second half if they're going to find a way through. But yeah, a decent half. If you are tuning in, make sure to get your have your say in the polling chat. And obviously in the live chat, let me know what you thought of the first half, and I'll try my best to answer any questions. Same way around with the other one as well. I mean, if you've got any questions you want answering, then feel free to ask away. But yeah, I think overall, from my point of view, I was pretty impressed with both sides. I think Romania were solid in the first 20 minutes. They were defensively regimented, but they were coming forward. And we've seen time and time again this tournament where Netherlands have failed to get going. They have struggled to get started in this game. It's happened all tournament. It's happened again tonight. They're really not good at getting going in matches. They haven't done it again today, and well, it took them 20 minutes to find a breakthrough, didn't it? So that's all you need to know. But I think I've been impressed by Portugal had 2 disallowed goals for what am I on about? Sorry, I've just completely realised. What on earth am I talking about? It's like 2 disallowed goals. Sorry, back to my point. Romania, I've completely lost where I was. I apologise, guys. I'm going to start on Gary's point because I've completely forgotten where I was there. Romania's defence was being run ragged by the Netherlands. They needed a period of possession to start the second to settle things down. Yeah, and that's the difference. Romania, I think it's been a bit more even in the group stage. I think obviously Belgium, as Nick said, they had 45% of the ball. Against Ukraine, obviously they stormed through that game. And against Slovakia, that was again another even game. Whereas this game, Netherlands have kind of had that edge. They've had more of the ball, they've had more chances, not as even. They haven't afforded Romania to have as many opportunities. So yeah, I think that is a good point. They are struggling, Romania, but I think as Jack says, I think Netherlands are vastly better than they have been. They have looked solid. I think and that's the thing. Romania have been brilliant at taking an opportunity against the sides who have not turned up. Ukraine did not turn up. Romania blew them out of the water. Belgium didn't turn up, and Romania gave them a really good game. Same with obviously the Slovakia game last. Whereas Netherlands, for me, I don't think Netherlands could have done much more. Yeah, I don't think that they again, I don't think Romania could have done much more. Like they've played well, and I think against another side today, they'd give them a good game. But Netherlands have played really, really well, and I think it's hard for Romania to do much against this Netherlands side. There's been a couple sloppy errors, but the goal, it was a good goal. Netherlands have played really well. For the first time this tournament, they got their tails up, and they're looking like a decent team. Simons, running everything in there. Gakpo's had a really solid game. Dumfries has got forward so often. He and that is where all the joy's coming down the right hand side. Dumfries is bombing on, and it's working incredibly. And obviously, Depay's been in there. Depay's done something. But yeah, so you look at this here. It becomes a 5 up front. Because Gakpo hugs the line. You then have Depay and Simons in the middle. Then Bergwijn cuts inside to allow for Dumfries to just have all the space on the right-hand side. It's a brilliant, brilliant game plan. From Netherlands. They're putting Romania under so much pressure that there is nothing that Romania can do to stop it. I think Romania, they need to get on top. They got on top in the first 20 minutes because Netherlands was slow, but as soon as the goal went in, Netherlands upped it. And Romania just can't deal with that change, that change in pace, that change in pressure. Yeah, they're under the cosh a lot. But yeah, I've been impressed with Netherlands. I think they've done well. And I've also been impressed with Romania. They've held in the game. That's what matters. They are still in this game. And you never know what can happen in football. But realistically, if the second half is anything like the first, then we should see that Netherlands will just see this game through and will see themselves into the last 8 of Euro 2024. But yeah, I think an interesting matchup this has been. An unexpected one at that, but an interesting one. And yeah, I think you've always got to look at the what ifs. This game could have been very, very different if Romania had taken a chance while they're on top in the early stages. But alas, they didn't. And we're looking at Romania. They started very aggressive. Eventually, that led to Netherlands being able to score. And since the goal, it's been one-way traffic for the Dutch side. Romania, I don't think Ionescu can be too disappointed. I don't think they've been that bad. They've had chances. They've battled well. They've made a few errors at the back, but no costly ones, I'd argue. And to be honest, I think Romania have held their standard. They've played the same way that they have all tournament. The difference is that Netherlands have stepped up today. Netherlands are a step above what they've been playing, and they just haven't managed to deal with that. Belgium were shoddy. Ukraine were poor. Slovakia were just in it for a point. Whereas Netherlands is another level. It's a different step up. And it feels like they haven't been able to match that. Still a good performance. But they just haven't been able to to kind of equal Netherlands. I mean, 10 corners for the Dutch. We'll have a look at some stats. Get them up here. 73% of the ball for Netherlands. Now, so this game, Romania had 27%. Against Belgium, Romania had 45%. That's a difference. Not much being created for either side. 0.21 for Romania to 0.42 for the Dutch. They've had 7 shots, but not really had any clear-cut opportunities. The goal was obviously the goal was a very low XG because it was a lovely strike from Gakpo, and they haven't created anything else really. 10 corners though to Netherlands. 10 corners in 45 minutes. That's a corner. I mean, about every 4 minutes 30. Corner every 4 minutes 30 seconds, which is crazy. There's a lot of corners for such a tall side. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible. Nearly 300 passes. Netherlands have been superb from start to finish. We're looking at the ratings. Xavi Simons and Dumfries and Gakpo, the three players with the highest ratings at this point in the game. That is spot on. All those three have been quality. I think Depay has been decent, to be fair to him. But yeah, thoroughly impressed with certain players on the pitch for Netherlands. They'll be hoping that they can bring that performance again in the second half. They can deliver that on that first half. 45 minutes away from the round of 16. I mean, for some reason, we're watching back that Bellingham overhead kick from the other night. But yeah, it doesn't look like Netherlands will need many heroics here to see this out. And while we've watched England saved at the last breath, we've seen Portugal saved on penalties. It feels like Netherlands won't need any of that, and they should be okay. Very interesting to see as well. Luke Shaw did train with the squad today for England. Great to see him linking up the squad once again. But yeah, so obviously, if you are new around here, we are live for every single game. Jack will be back for Austria-Turkey later on this evening. Then we have Wednesday and Thursday. There is no football. I know, absolutely gutting. But then the quarterfinals will kick off on Saturday and Sunday. The semi-finals on the following Tuesday and the following Wednesday. And then on a week on Sunday, it'll be the Euro 2024 final. Which is mental to say. It has flown by so quickly. But still, a lot of football to be played between now and then. 45 minutes for Romania to get themselves back in this game. A second half for Netherlands to see themselves out, see themselves through. But yeah, I think Netherlands needed this. They've not had a good tournament, but they've really upped it in this game. They had an impressive first half, and realistically, they should keep that up. But yeah, and I think even if Romania are knocked out today, I think they'll be hoping, so they'll be happy. The fans especially, to get to this stage, an incredible achievement. If they are to only lose 1-0, 2-0, that it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant for their nation. They've brought their fans, bringing them so much in the at this Euros, a brilliant group stage, reaching the round of 16, and so far they've pushed Netherlands all the way. They'll be hoping that they can keep that in the second half, and who knows, could they get a goal? Could Romania level this game back up. For Netherlands, it'll be about seeing it out. Koeman feels like he's got it right today. Played the right players, played the right system, and it is paying dividends because they are performing. Romania, I don't think they can have too many complaints as to why they're losing. But yeah, watching back this penalty shootout as well from last night. Slovenia, 3 really poor penalties. Good stuff from Portugal. They're through. They play France. What a game that'll be on Friday night. Friday evening is 5 o'clock. That is Spain, Germany. Then Saturday at 5 is England, Switzerland. And then the last quarter-final will be the winner of this game up against the winner of Austria versus Turkey later on. As I said, we'll be live for that game as well. So half-time then, Netherlands leading. And that, I mean, the polling chat, though, is not agreeing with that one. 53% voted Romania. So over half the people were not expecting Netherlands to win today, and they still might not. 29% of you who did go for Netherlands are currently correct, with 18% thinking we will go beyond the 90. We've got extra time once this tournament now. We've gone to penalties once. So we've ticked those boxes, but as you said, I mean, Romania, they find a goal, we're back level, and suddenly we will get an extra 30 minutes. But yeah, this it's been a good game, been a good tournament for these two. Well, it's been a good tournament for Romania. I don't think Netherlands will be too happy with how they've played so far at this Euros, but today has been a marked improvement. If they keep that up in the second half, then they should be okay. Romania, the work that Iordanescu's done to get his side here was quality. To get out of the group is even better, and to take the game to Netherlands in the round of 16 is an incredible achievement. And if they were to win today, I mean, that would be ridiculous. If they were to get Romania to be quarter-finalists, would be a massive success, an unparalleled success. For Netherlands, they want to get the job done. They'll fancy themselves on this side of the draw. Austria and Turkey have obviously played very, very well, but Netherlands know that they're on their A game, they can beat them. And then obviously in the semi-finals, they would play the winner of England or Switzerland, which they'll probably fancy themselves again in that game. But yeah, second half should be getting underway soon. I'm expecting it to be very similar to the first. Netherlands on top, Netherlands enjoying the possession, but Romania might get a couple sniffs at goal, and if they do get any chances whatsoever, they have to take them, whether it's from 5 yards or 35 yards. Romania will need to take their opportunities if they come forward. But yeah, not sure what we're waiting for. I mean, we'll talk about Gakpo. Just why it's come up, we'll talk about Gakpo. Top goal scorer at the tournament now, a joint top goal scorer. I think that's it's a surprise. You look at the Golden Boot race, we've seen it's now Musiala, Gakpo, Schranz and Mkhitaryan. Now, Mkhitaryan is obviously out, so is Schranz. So it looks like we're going to see Gakpo Musiala take it. There's a change as well, by the way, for Netherlands. Donyell Malen coming onto the left-hand side. He will replace, the right-hand side to replace Stephen Bergwijn. That's an interesting one. We're underway for the second half. A bit delayed on that. Whoopsie. But yeah, that's an interesting change. I don't think Bergwijn was that bad. But Koeman showing that he wants to, he's not afraid to mix it up. He's not afraid to make changes. But yeah, a bit of a bizarre one for me. I wasn't expecting to see Bergwijn off. I think he did alright in the I think he did alright in the first half. But yeah, Marlon, he's a good player. He's going to come on and cause problems. So yeah, I expect to see that happen in this game. But yeah, right, we're underway again then. Verbruggen's got the ball in his hands. It was sent along by Romania and they immediately conceded possession again. Verbruggen to De Vrij. Jack says Bergwijn was anonymous. I think that's it. I don't know. I thought he was alright. I mean, yeah, he didn't do much, but I mean, dragging him off at half time seems a bit harsh. But I mean, Koeman seems to be the king of harsh subs. But off Veerman after 26 against Austria. But now brought Bergwijn off at half time. He's not afraid to change things out as Ronald Koeman. Here's Verbruggen. Van Dijk gives it to Stefan De Vrij. Flicked on by Shouted. And that is intercepted, but that'll run out for a goal kick. But yeah, I mean, I said 2 on Romania. I'm going to stick with it. Why not? If you did get a prediction in, so Gary, Nick, Nat, Yellowstone, anyone else who got a prediction in, my question to you is, are you sticking with your prediction, or are you going to change it up based on what you saw in the first 45? Will you stay with what you said at kickoff, or are you going to change it going in second half? Big tackle in there. The referee has given it Romanians' way. It was a collision between De Vries and Stanciu. Both players have come off hurting, but Romania will get the free kick. Yeah, Stanciu gets there first, and De Vries just wellies him in the leg. He's gone for the ball, but Stanciu takes the ball away, and De Vries gets nothing but leg. And a chance then for Romania from this free kick. We've seen some wonder strikes already for Romania at this tournament. Hadji and Stanciu are over it. Who will put it in? I guess as we Stanciu. It will be Stanciu. It's not a bad ball. It's punched away by Bart Verbruggen. And out for a Romania throw. Gary says 3-2 was mine. Feels a bit high at the moment, but I'll stick with it. Maybe 3-1 Netherlands. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we did see another 4 goals in this second half. But you never know. Jack says never get a prediction, so I'll say 2-0 Netherlands. That's a bit late. You can only change it if you put one in initially. You can't just make one up at half time because Netherlands are winning. But yeah, here is... Who's that? Who is that? Netherlands got Ake. Couldn't tell who it was. Ake had the throw. Still holding on to it. Eventually releases it. Gakpo flicks it on into Schouten. Sorry, Reinders. Reinders there fouled by Hadji. Free kick to Netherlands. Really impressed in the midfield too for Netherlands today. Reinders and Schouten. Schouten looked really good in there. Been impressed. Bart Verbruggen. De Vries. Here is Van Dijk. Van Dijk to De Vries. De Vries into Reinders. Reinders to Schouten. Van Dijk. Netherlands definitely enjoying possession now. Here is Reinders driving through the midfield. There's so much space for him to just run into. He will get a shot away. It's a big block by Burka, who is down. Netherlands think it was handball. Don't think it was. Brilliant run from Reinders and a good shot. Take nothing away from him. Does really well in there. But yeah, I don't think there was a handball in there. I think it looked like a good block. If it did hit his arm was in close. What is going on today? It's always I swear it's always me that this goes wrong for. She's usually alright with this with other people in here when we're biased. It's always me that goes wrong. But yeah. And I think, Netherlands, first 5 minutes, they've started the second half the way they ended the first. They've been really convincing, getting on the ball, enjoying the possession, and it feels like they could reap the rewards from it. They've got 1 at the moment, but we could definitely see them get a couple more. But yeah, really impressed with Ronald Koeman's side in this round of 16 match. A dismal group stage, but an improved day today. Nick says risky. That's almost a goalkeeper's dive. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna sit back. No. Yeah, that is a bit clumsy, isn't it? Guess he's supposed to get my body there. Stanciu then over the free kick for Romania. Ref is gonna halt it. He's gonna have a chat with who's he want to talk to. He wants to talk to De Vries and he wants to talk to Rakovitan. Ball in from Stanciu towards Dragusin, headed away by Nathan Ake. And Depay will clear it directly up in the air, though, not convincing. Brilliant touch by Marin. Here is Man. Man back to Ratiu. Goes across to Marin. Marin into Dragusin. Dragusin looking for Ratiu. Doesn't work out. Depay kicks it into the fullback, wins a throw. As I said, good stuff from Netherlands. Iordanescu doesn't look very happy. I think he'll be happy with his side of play. Only 1-0 down to Netherlands after 51 minutes is a really, really positive performance. But he would have I don't know. He's one of those managers, he always expects more, he always wants more from his team. No matter what's happening in the game. Even if they're 4-0 up, he'd want more. So not quite getting that today. But you never know. Still plenty of time. Someone can make the difference for Romania. You never know. Here's De Vrij. Goes back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk into Reinders. Reinders into Schouten. De Vrij. Reinders. Gannett says, mate, Romania's coach looks just like Alec Baldwin. I feel I recognise the name, but I can't picture the person you're talking about. What's Alec Baldwin? Where have I heard the name Alec Baldwin? Can't think now. It's going to bug me. Yellowstone says, I predicted a draw and then Netherlands can't remember the exact goals. You said 4-3. Dumfries, ball in, Marlon, falls to Depay. What on earth he's doing? Oh my god, what is happening? How is that not in the back of the net? So Dumfries puts the ball in. Marlon kicks it up, hits the defender, falls to Depay. Depay takes 2 touches. God knows why. Hits his shin. He then kicks it. It's blocked by Ratiu. Then it's hit off the line by Burka into his own player, who then thrusts it back towards his own goal. I can't explain what I've just watched. But it happened. Neil's saying, how's that not a goal? Jack's saying, how on earth has not scored more in this game? I don't know. I don't know how that hasn't gone in. Romania riding their luck slightly. Here comes Marlon again. Marlon goes back to Dumfries into the Reinders. Here's Ake. Ake into Reinders. Nice little flick around the corner. Yeah, so it says good defensive work by the Bluehead. What, Ratiu? Yeah, got back in well there. Simons to Ake. Gakpo. Dinks into the box, looking for Dumfries. Was he dragged down? Ref waves it away and gives a goal kick. Yeah, not a bad ball in there for Gakpo. Was Dumfries pulled down here? Oh no, pathetic. Get up. Nothing in it. Gary showing off some French. The only bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Multilingual. What else do I know? That's about it. Il pleut. It's rain. Any French viewers watching, make sure to tune in, make sure to subscribe for more French. Here's Dragusin. Dragusin looks to play it into Ratiu, doesn't work, cut out by Ake. A chance for Netherlands again to come forward. Here is Reinders. Reinders into Gakpo, it's overhit and runs out for a Romania throw. An impressive Netherlands side, it has to be said. It's been a second half. I mean, again, same intent, same quality, and you feel like they're going to give a good game to whoever they've got in the next round, whether it's Turkey or Austria. If it's Austria, we're in for one hell of a game once again. If it's Turkey, then Netherlands should have enough. Reinders just wide. I say just wide, he's dragged that quite far wide. Disappointing for him. But yeah, not a brilliant shot. Could have done better with it. Should have done better with it. Did well initially. But yeah, shot just got away from him. Dragging it away. Here is Marin. Marin out wide to Dennis Mann. Mann running at Ake. Mann cuts inside. Takes it too far. One back by Schouten. Here is Simons. Does so well. Really good player and picks out a beautiful pass into Donyell Marlon. It's a good touch. It's a 3-on-2 for Netherlands. Marlon across the box. There's a big interception by... I forgot his name now. The left back who came on. Rakasatin? No, it's nowhere near that. Let me have a look. It is... Who came on? Rakovitan. Not whatever I said. So corner for the Dutch. A chance to double their lead. Gary says man runs into a man. Ball wasn't precise enough. Yeah, man does run into a man, and the ball from Marlon wasn't precise enough. Yeah, but both correct there. Great. Not assumptions. Observations. Oh, and Virgil van Dijk there heading onto the post for that corner. Very close effort. Very unlucky. Good header. Nothing to Depay drop back into space. Yeah, good point. Romanian fans letting off all the flares behind the goal, trying to will their team on. They'll be hoping that it can pay off, because so far it isn't. Here is Nita. Up the pitch, one by De Vries. One back, brought down by Reinders. Reinders brings it down well. Here is Schouten. Schouten to Gakpo. 1-2 Depay. It's a good effort from Gakpo, but well claimed by Nita, who will throw it out very quickly and very perfectly to Dragus. Here is Hadji. Good turn. Plays it back to Dennis Dragus, which is probably one of the best names I've ever heard in football. Here is Dennis Dragus, still coming forwards. Lays it into Marin, does really well. Dragus has still got it. Dragus has a go. Blocked and out for a throw to Romania. Yes, and that's why you have Van Dijk in fancy. Good point. Yeah, if he scored that would be brilliant points haul for me. Guys, has any consequences for players in stands? I don't know, to be honest. Potentially fines, maybe. But I mean, they don't seem to be doing too much about it in terms of the actual stewards and stuff. And it says, who's going to play instead of Gurhi? Well, there's two options. Those two options are Ezri Konsa or Lewis Dunk. Now, if it's Lewis Dunk, then Switzerland will score 4 goals. If it's Ezri Konsa, then we might stand a chance. Here's Hadji. Hadji puts the ball in. Not a bad ball. Dumfries puts it out for another corner. This is a good couple minutes for Romania. Putting a little bit of pressure back onto Netherlands. Dragus was making the move, and without that touch from Dumfries, it would have been Dennis Dragus' time to shine. But yeah, we Konsa or Dunk. Hopefully Konsa. If it is Dunk, we all just sit there and cry for 90 minutes. Ball in. Not a bad ball in at all. Headed away by Van Dijk, though. Simons will chase. Mann will see it out for a Romania throw. Half an hour to play in Munich. It's been a decent game so far. Only the 1 goal. But still plenty of time for either side to find the back of the net. Whether that's a Romania equaliser or whether that is Netherlands solidifying their lead. Here is Stanchu into Hadji. Over the top into Dennis Dragus. Good defending from De Vries. Puts it out for a Romania throw. A decent game. It has to be shared. Decent hour. Can Romania go up a gear? Up that performance to try and find a goal. Long throw. Looking for Dragus. Schouten wins the header. Marlon dispossessed by Hadji. Ball is flicked back to Hadji by Rakovitan. Hadji will then give it back to the left back. He will play it across to Burka. Here is Rakovitan. Rakovitan into Hadji. Hadji turns with it. Hadji will switch the play. It's a lovely ball to Man. Here is Man. Cuts inside, beats Ake, tries to play through to Ratiu, takes a nick off Ake's boot, doesn't reach him. Gakpo beats one, beats two. Brilliant drive from the Netherlands winger. Still bring the ball forwards is Cody Gakpo. He will have a go from range. It's a really good stop by Nita. Couldn't deny Gakpo the first time, but managed to deny him this time. Keeping this game 1-0. Superb from Gakpo. Naive defending from Romania. They're diving in left, right and centre, and he's just dancing around tackles. And a good save in the end from the Romanian goalkeeper. Still 51% of you think that Romania are going to win this game, which is interesting. 30% now. There's a stat has gone up. That 30% now. I think the Netherlands will win. Depay with the ball in, headed away by Dragusin. Will fall back out to Schouten. He'll put the ball back in. Ake will bumble around and it is turned in. Will it count? Yes, it's turned in by Gakpo. Gakpo's got a second. Netherlands have a second. And you feel like that is game, set and match. A well-worked corner. Romania aren't happy with it. But a really well-worked routine from Netherlands. Play it back out, swing it back in. And a really well-taken goal from Cody Gakpo. 4th of the tournament, sends him to the top of the charts. It's recycled well by Schouten. He puts it in there, flicks off Ake, flicks off Marlon, and Gakpo's offside, so this won't count. Yeah, Gakpo's, this won't count. VAR are checking it, this will be disallowed. Corner from a mile away. I'll make the decision, I'm taking the goal off. He's offside. He must be offside. Gakpo's our new top goal scorer. He was, but he's denied. Been denied by, well, he should be denied by VAR, you think. Next thing, last season in the Premier League, dunk headed clearance is 46, Brampway 88. Brampway should be over dunk in every single department. The referee blows the whistle, flag is up, offside, no goal. And there we go. Back to 1-0 then. Ooh. Chances then in this game. Still only 1-0 though. And Romania have still got a chance. 24 minutes played. 1-0 to Netherlands. Romania still in this game. Do not count them out. Never rule out Eduard Ionescu. Never rule out Romania. The fans believe, whether the players do or not, he will be the big decision maker. Van Dijk into De Vrij. All you need is one chance in this format of football and suddenly we're going extra time. So never count Romania out. Marlon, De Vrij. They've got their lifeline. The goal was disallowed. It remains at 1-0. They now have a chance to take advantage of their fortune. Van Dijk. De Vrij. Marlon. Schouten. Simons. Here is Cody Gakpo. Looks kind of back to Simons. It's a poor pass. And Stanchu wins it back. Here is Hadji. Poor pass equally though. And Marlon wins it back. Here is Reinders. Reinders back to Virgil van Dijk. Nathan Ake. Ake into Simons. Ake again. Reinders. Nathan Ake. Ake into Reinders. This is a good play for Netherlands. They're enjoying the possession. Just trying to tire Romania out. Here is Marlon. Schouten. Van Dijk. Ake. Here is Simons. Dennis Mann. Ratiu. Ball into Dragus. Romania think that was a foul. Referee plays on. Ball still with Netherlands. Van Dijk. Schouten. Pressure's building, and I mean pressure's building when either Netherlands are working away to a really good goal or Romania are working away to a counter, and quality from Xavi Simons. And a yellow card showing the way of Marin. Free kick there for Netherlands. Simons turns, runs away from the man, and is tripped up by Mikael Marin. And that does mean, it's in high doubt now. But if Romania are to progress, Marius Marin, which is again one hell of a name, would miss the quarter-final. But for Romania to get through, it would take something special. But Memphis Depay from 24 yards, 24 yards, a chance to double Netherlands' lead. Depay from 24. Good opportunity. There's plenty of time to get up and over the wall. And he goes under the wall and it's just past the post. Not a bad idea at all from Depay. Just drills it hard and low. The wall jump. Romania didn't put anyone under the wall. Oh, and it curled away. It curled away from the goal. At one point it looked like it was going straight into the bottom corner, but it curls away. Nita was beaten. And another chance of Netherlands goes astray. Change then for the Dutch side. This time it is Schouten. And he is going to come off for Veerman. And Ake will also be replaced. And he'll be replaced by Van der Ven. Mickey Van der Ven. Close, says Gary. Definitely so. Netherlands building up to a second. They've had one disallowed. Now they've had a few close opportunities. It either means that they are going to score a second or Romania are still in this game. Nick says, feels like the football gods don't want the Netherlands to kill the game off. Exactly. Which will tell you, you always listen to the football gods, and that would tell you that Romania will get a goal back in this game, but you never know in football. It's a funny game. Anything can happen. Ball looking for Memphis Depay, cut out by Dragusin. 20 minutes to play here at the Allianz Arena. Mickey Van der Ven with the ball. Phil Van der Ven. I'm surprised Van der Ven doesn't get in here, you know. I think he's better than Stefan de Vrij. I know de Vrij brings you experience, but I think Van der Ven's a very, very good defender. And Romania will also turn to their bench. They're going to make a double change next time the ball leaves the pitch. One of those players is Mihaila. And I couldn't make out who the other one was. Van der Ven heads it up and out. And now will be the opportunity for a Romanian triple change. With 20 minutes to go, Iordnescu is rolling the dice and is going for the game. Oh, it's a very tight offside on Gakpo, by the way. Tighter than I first thought. But yeah, triple change then for Romania. We'll see, work out who that is in a minute once the referee. We are back playing, so thanks for showing the replay. So we couldn't work out who came on. Hopefully that shows in a minute. That's a long ball. Switch of the play. Lovely ball to Dennett, to Mann. Cuts it back to Ratiu. Ratiu to Mann. Mann on his left foot. Will put it towards the back of the area. Brought down by Rakovitan. Trying to bundle it in, really, and it's hacked away by Netherlands. And now there's a foot chase between Dragusin and Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay drags down the centre half, and that'll be a Romania free kick. More changes coming the way, and those changes are... Oh, that is the triple change. I haven't made the triple change yet. Here we go then. 3 changes for Romania. Hadji will be the first player to come off, alongside Marius Marin and Denis Dragus. And coming onto the field for Romania will be, just waiting for it to pop up, will be Mihaila Alibek and Sisaldau. Sisaldau coming on the midfield. If there are any Romanians in the chat, please feel free to say if I have got any of those pronunciations wrong. Simons wins it back in the midfield. Won back well by Sisaldau. That's his last throw of dice, exactly that. 20 minutes to go, nothing to lose now. Go for the game, bring on the changes. Here is De Vries. Depay flicks it away to Dumfries. Looking for Marlon, scrambling at it to get back in his Burka, and he does well. And he goes back to his goalkeeper, Nita. Nita goes long, headed away, looking for Alibek, couldn't find him. Will fall to Gakpo now in a good area. Cuts it back to Simons, who again tries to do too much. Big tackle though, won back by Van der Ven. Here is, and it's just past the post. Yes? No? Yes. Veerman. Absolute mess, by the way, between both sides. Simons overcomplicated it, lost the ball. Then a big tackle from Veerman. He then played a 1-2 of Gakpo and then got a shot by himself. And that is just past the post again. Another really close opportunity for Netherlands. But the important thing is, they haven't killed the game off. Still a chance for Romania. 17 to play. Still Romania trail by 1-0. Here is Burka. Burka looking for Dragusin. It's a poor pass and it runs out of play. That's really sloppy from Romania. Knocking it around the back. It's an overhit ball and it runs out for a throw. Nia says, is Simon scared to shoot himself? Just very one-footed. I don't really... It's weird. Because I haven't seen this from Xavi Simons ever. I've never seen him overcomplicate it like this. I don't know why he keeps taking an extra touch. He keeps trying to do all this other fancy stuff. I've never seen... He's known for the way he just can fire quality shots away. He doesn't fanny around. The reason he picks up so many, picks up so many goals and assists is because he just has a go. But tonight he's not done that. AJ saying if everything he was a person, yeah. I mean, he just keeps doing the extra thing. So confusing. Patrick Lafante Jr. under the string saying greetings from the USA. How is the extra Noah defender and Spurs defender playing? Dragusin has played quite well. He's he's putting a shift at the back. He's been really solid. Weren't his fault they conceded. He's had a really good tournament, and he's had a really good game today. And as Nick says, commiserations for getting knocked out of the Copa America. Yeah, I did see that. USA, very, very big shame that is. But I haven't watched too much. I haven't watched any Copa America. I've kept tabs on most of it though. I saw USA got knocked out. But yeah. Will Romania be knocked out here, or can they find a goal in the last 15 minutes? Here is... Sorry, I've just had to stop there. Netherlands are coming forwards, but is it the Netherlands number, or have Netherlands got two 15s on the pitch? Because there's number 15 Veerman. So 15's Van der Ven. And 15 also looks like it's Veerman. Gakpo puts the ball in, headed away. My eyes deceiving me? Oh yeah, it is a 6. Veerman is 16, Van der Ven is 15. They look very similar. Dumfries, ball into the box. Depay heads away somehow. And then Gakpo fouls Ratiu. And that'll be a Romania free kick. But yeah, the numbers look very... The 5 and the 6 on the Netherlands shirts looks very, similar. Ow. Very surprising. Oh, what a header that is from Dragusin to stop Memphis Depay getting there. And then Gakpo just throwing Ratiu to the floor. Time running out for Romania if they want to find a goal in this game. They need to be coming forwards realistically. They're still having to defend this 1-0 deficit. They need to be coming forwards. They need to be putting Netherlands under the cosh, under some pressure. But yeah, okay, 15 minutes to go then, chat. If you are tuning in now, make sure to get involved in the live chat. Are Romania going to get this back, or will Netherlands win the game? All of you in the chat right now, get a message in there. Either put Netherlands or put Romania. Are Romania going to equalise and send us to extra time, or will Netherlands see this game through? Here is Denzel Dumfries. Taking his time with his throwing. He's walking. I mean, ref's got to do something about this because he's just walking up the pitch and, not throwing the ball. I mean, this is ludicrous. And there we go. Felix Wise had enough. He'll blow his whistle and he will show a yellow card to Denzel Dumfries for time wasting. That has been a long time coming. So Dumfries into the book for time wasting. So that says a lot about how Netherlands are feeling. They're trying to run down the clock. Lovely footwork from Marlon. Dumfries on the drive. Marin's got his hands all over him. Marin will kick it out for a throw. Dumfries will get a move on with this one. Plays it to Reinders. Reinders is battling hard in there. Won back well by Marin. Here is Mann coming forwards now. Looking for the ball through was Alibek, but they couldn't quite find him. Patrick Lafante Jr. saying the ref in the USA game pulled out the yellow card during the play and continued to allow play to go on. Oh, very, very strange decision that. And going for Holland. Nick saying, do it again, Denzel, and you're off. Exactly. That's why we need to see yellow cards earlier for time wasting, to prevent it happening. Here is Simons. Plays it to Depay. Depay has a go. Blocked by Ratiu. Might fall for Simons. It might not. Oh, my days. It was who was running back in there? Basically, Romania cleared it into Simons and it nearly went in their own goal. Another very hairy moment for Romania. But they hold on. It was Marin. Here he is again on the ball now. He can find Stanchu. Here is Burka. Back to Marin. Here is Radu Dragosin. Ratiu. Interesting touch, but manages to keep the possession. Gets his pinball. Yeah. Absolute carnage in that. We've seen a lot happen in that Romania penalty area today. Long ball. Being chased by Mihaila. Good defending from Dumfries. Mihaila battling hard though. Has he won the free kick? No, it's a Romania throw. Dutch fans are not happy, but a good decision from the referee. Here is Rakovitan. Back to Burka. Burka knocks it out wide very nicely. Brought down by Mann. Good touch. Mann inside to Ratiu. Back to Dennis Mann. Plays it to Rakovitan. Knocks it out wide. Here's Mihaila. Mihaila puts it in there. Headed away by Stefan de Vrij. And now here come Netherlands. Marlon. That is beautiful footwork. And it's a 3-on-2 for the Dutch. Gakpo one side, Simons the other, goes to Gakpo, poor pass, touch and a hit from Gakpo, and it's a big block in there by Burka getting back in. Big chance wasted for Netherlands, another opportunity to kill the game off. I mean, that is superb from Donyell Marlon, but I think he makes the wrong decision with the pass. The pass needs to be in front of Gakpo, instead he plays it behind him. Gakpo has to take a touch, and that gives Romania defenders time to get in front of it. It's Rakovitan in the end with the block. Sorry, not Burka. But yeah, Patrick saying thanks, Nick. Thanks, Nick. No, we played poorly. Ogro goals offside and it still counted. Yeah, sounds like a difficult game. Next saying get in the mix. I can see why he chose Gakpo over Simons. Yeah, probably. Depay with the ball in, headed away by Dragusin. Will be hunted down by Mihaila. Tries to head it to Alibek, who will get there ahead of Dumfries. Oh no, ref has a poor decision. Mihaila's going through. The referee's blown for a free kick. And he hasn't touched him. It is terrible from Denzel Dumfries. It is a complete dive. Oh no, that's shocking. That is a horrible decision. It's another one where Alibek's put his foot up Similar to last night, Alibek's put his foot up, Dumfries has gone down holding his head, there's been no contact whatsoever, and the referee's given the free kick. He's booked Stanchu for complaining. That is a terrible decision. That, and Iordanescu can't believe it. Mihailo was in. Mihailo was in for Romania, and the referee has made a terrible, terrible decision. I can't believe that. That is a game-changing moment. How has he been deceived like that? How has he been deceived so easily? His foot was nowhere near him. That is a terrible decision. That is a shocking, shocking decision. Wow. A let-off for Netherlands. Also, terrible from Dumfries. Absolutely criminal. That is, it's just, I mean, I know why he's done it, but I hate diving, I hate simulation. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. There was nowhere near his head. Here's Gakpo, good from Dragusin to see him out. He's somehow kept it alive. I was in. He didn't go out and Marlon scored. And that is the game. I mean, they'll have a look. The ball looked like it went out to me. But Gakpo dancing past two, cuts it back to Marlon, who finishes into an empty net. And that feels harsh. When Romania were robbed of an opportunity at the other end. Sucker punch from Netherlands, and they put this game to bed. Marlon on the score sheet. Netherlands lead by 2, and that is it. That is the game. I mean, Romania were initially annoyed as well there for time wasting. We'll see here. Did Gakpo take the ball out? No, it's on the line. It's on the line. Stays in. Poor. Really poor from Romania. They just switch off. I don't know how that ball hasn't gone out. I don't know what Nita's doing. No clue what the goalkeeper's doing. And it's cut back to Marlon, who can finish an empty net. God knows what Nita's doing. I don't know what is he thinking, the keeper. He's had a shocker today. Easy goal for Netherlands. But you just feel it's harsh. A terrible refereeing decision has robbed Romania of an opportunity to go through on goal at 1-0 down. Obviously, there's no saying he would have scored it or that he would have even got a shot away, but it's just a really shit decision. And now, Netherlands have put this game to bed. Yeah, Patrick's saying a player that's quality. Yeah, exactly. He spent the whole game time wasting. He's finally been booked for it, and I mean, it's just pathetic. It's just I hate the fact that he feels he needs to do that. It's really poor from Dumfries. Gakpo man of the match, probably goal and assist, and Romania falling apart here. Ball from Marlon into Depay. Depay cuts in, has a go, and that's a big miss. He's got to score that. Won't matter in the grand scheme of things, but you'd expect to find a target from that. But yeah, I think Gakpo's definitely up there for player of the match. But look at this. Nita, again, terrible distribution. He's been terrible. And honestly, I think if Romania, if they had a Marmanashvili, then Oblak, even if they had a Dubravka, they would have fared much better in this game. Because 2 big errors from the goalkeeper have made 2 goals. And yeah, Netherlands have been very wasteful, and they would have probably scored anyway, but the 2 goals have been really poor showings of goalkeeping. But Weghorst has come on for Gakpo, by the way. Here is Simons. Nia says Romania's problem really was they just couldn't create any clear cut. Yeah. I think, to be honest, I don't think that falls on Romania. I think Netherlands have just been really good today. Because Romania, they've made chances at this tournament. Just today, they couldn't. After the 20th minute, they just couldn't make chances. But yeah, I think, it's an interesting one. I think at the end of the day, I think Iordanescu and Romania have to cut off this pitch and just admit that Netherlands were the better team. Dumfries coming forward again. Cuts back. What's he going to do with it? But yeah, you have to, you've got to feel for them in certain aspects. Not much they could have done today. They gave it a good go. But as you say, nothing really to show in terms of chances. Paddy said poor ref can destroy the game, yeah. I mean, I don't think the ref's been too bad. That was just a really big decision. But it's one of those, modern world of VAR, you play on, you see if Mahaila's going to score or not, and then you blow the whistle. Just one of those. Patrick also says Gakpo's on form. Yeah, Gakpo's had a really good tournament. 3 goals and an assist now at this Euros. It is averaging. He's had a goal contribution in every single game on average. The proof's in the pudding. He's having a good tournament, and as you say, he's in really good form. Memphis Depay. Well, it's 4 minutes to go. It looks like the 32% of people who voted for Netherlands to win the game are going to be correct. The 50% going for Romania and the 17% who went for extra time or penalties will look like they're going to be incorrect. But I like the fact that you guys I backed Romania to win the game. I said 2-1. But that has not prevailed. And with 3 minutes to go, Netherlands are all but through to the last 8 of Euro 2024. Netherlands fans are loving it. And you don't blame them. It was party atmosphere. The Orange Army having a great time. Big tournament for them. Obviously they are being so close in proximity to Germany. It will feel like a bit like a home tournament in some aspects. The Romania fans, they've still got their flares. The ultras are still there cheering their side on, but it doesn't feel like it's going to matter for much. Stanchu is coming off for Alaru now. I mean, this feels like Iordanescu's just giving certain players minutes in this tournament. But yeah, and as Patrick says, Gakpo now leading the Golden Boot race. Joint on 3 with Musiala, Schranz and Mikataudze. 2 of those players are already out of the tournament and weren't really probably my contenders. But yeah, no, interesting tournament. Harry Kane on 2 could get that. Mbappe's only got 1. Lukaku's got 1. Has Lukaku got 1? No. Lukaku's got none. So yeah, your big names, scorers haven't provided. Players like Gakpo stepping up, Musiala stepping up, Mikataudze and Schranz stepping up. Really good. But I mean, it's just Gakpo does so well for the second goal to keep it in play and to let it out to Marlon. But it is just naive defending from Dragusin, from Rakovitan and the God knows what Nita's doing. Panic asks who will Holland play next. Nika says Netherlands play the winner of Austria-Turkey. Yes. So Netherlands will play the winner of Austria versus Turkey, and as usual we are live for that game later tonight in about an hour's time now. Austria-Turkey, huge game. Winner of that will play this Netherlands side. And that will complete the round of 16. We will have the quarterfinals set. The last 8 will be confirmed at this tournament. Then we have a 2-day break across Wednesday and Thursday. There will still be videos coming out though, so make sure to keep tabs on the channel and subscribe if you're new around here. And then Friday and Saturday, the quarterfinals commence. Lukaku's got 5, but 4 ruled out by VAR. Yeah. When did he score? Has he got 1? Oh, he did. I forget. He did score against Slovakia in the end, didn't he? No, he didn't. That was ruled off. We didn't score against Romania, did? No, he didn't score. When did Lukaku score? Don't think he had scored. 4 minutes to be added on then to the 90. And this feels like it will be the last 4 minutes of Romania's tournament. A very, very good tournament for them, but one that will end here. Verbruggen will sit on this ball for as long as possible. But yeah. I can't remember if Lukaku has scored or not. Verbruggen then, still with the ball in his hands. No rush to get this going. But if you had told me before the tournament that Romania would get through to the round of 16 and would only lose 2-0 to Netherlands, I would have laughed you out the room. But they have turned out this tournament and give it an absolute way. The stewards are also now having to move round to the side of the pitch that the Romanian fans are on. I'm guessing they're fearing that could start to kick off. But yeah. Change for the Netherlands. That is Daley Blind coming on for Memphis Depay. So, just seeing this game out now, Netherlands. Bizarre change. They're 2-0 up with 3 minutes to go. It feels a bit like a pointless one. I mean, unless I think you're headed to medals and things. But yeah. A well-fought tournament for Romania. Brilliant in the group stage. They gave... they've given Netherlands a good game here. And, yeah. Sadly, not their day. Netherlands have just been too strong. A marked improvement from the Dutch. Clearly, a statement of intent from this. They've played really, really well today. Corner to Romania. Could still score. Ball in from Mihaila. Nope, they'll have to do that again because the referee's not happy about some confrontation in the middle. Gareth Jack's position looking good right now. Yes, but he did put it out half time, so it only counts for half points. Nicknack's still possible as well. Nicknack said 2-1? 2-1, yeah. Patrick saying, I don't think he scored. He did score 21 goals for 47 games this year at Roma. It's not bad. It's not a bad record at all. Ball in from Mihaila. It's high. It's wide. It's kept low at the back post, but it's not really done anything with it. Ball put back in by Romania. Headed away by Van Dijk. Simons will jump highest, and he will get there, and he will play it to Marlon. And this is another opportunity for Netherlands to score. Donyell Marlon running at the Romania backline, cuts inside, knocks it past Nita. Romania 0, Netherlands 3. Bish, bash, and bosh. Netherlands are through. Romania falling apart towards the end here. Another disappointing, it's another. They've pushed up. They've gone for the game. They've been punished for it. Donyell Marlon now getting his second goal of the tournament. 2 goals for him now today. A really good performance from him. To be fair, I questioned why he came on at half time, and that is why. 2 well taken goals for Romania is a disappointing way to go. Realistically, this they're 1-0. They held this at 1-0 for a good 80-85 minutes, and now they're kind of just falling apart, conceding 2 goals at the end here. Yeah, and again, defence. They're on the counter. They're getting back in. Nita, hapless. Netherlands thoroughly deserve the win today. 3-0, very convincing. Also, someone's thrown their shoe on the pitch. A Romanian fan has thrown their shoe on the pitch. Why would you do that? Why would you throw your shoe on the pitch? But yeah, Patrick saying Holland team unity, they look better this year. Yeah, they have looked. They've looked. This game has been much better than what we've seen from Holland over the last few years. AJ saying 3. Alex Osman saying it's 3-0. Nick saying Marlon deserved that. He's been good since he came on. Yeah, he's been brilliant. The driving force really for Netherlands. Yellowstone saying I had a feeling Holland would score 3. Nice. You did say he had scored 3 in normal time. Gary saying wow, Flash says Robin. Okay, let's calm down. I'm not. Donnell Marlon's good, but he's no Iron Robin. Neil saying scores don't really matter. You either win or lose in knockout. And Yellowstone saying I hope you brought a spare shoe. And that is it. That is the 7th round of 16 game over and done with. Netherlands will progress to the quarterfinals. Not a bad showing from Romania. Falling apart a bit towards the end there. They held firm for quite a long time. They had a really good tournament. They can be very, very proud of what they've achieved. They've done their nation proud. Reaching the round of 16 stage was beyond their expectations going into this tournament. Eduard Iardanescu has pulled off an incredible achievement. It's a tough one to take, of course it is. Being knocked out in any competition is always a tough one to take. But on reflection, it has been a really, really good tournament for Romania. For Netherlands, it was pretty poor group stage, but they upped it today. They were much, much better today. They deserved to go through. Convincing 3-0 performance. And they will play the winner of Austria versus Turkey. That is later on tonight. So make sure to tune in for that one. Jack will be here to do Austria-Turkey. A very, very good game. Austria have been phenomenal. Turkey have been physical. It's going to be a fun one. But that is it from me today. I will be back on Friday. But yeah, make sure to tune in later. Austria versus Turkey. Still one more round of 16 game to go. But that is everything. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Gary, Nick, Nat, Yellowstone. Hope to see you all in an hour's time. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in today. But that is it from me today, and we will see you in a bit.